Hello everyone, welcome back for more. Let's play You Don't Know Jack, the Ride. 4 more years of high school experimentation. I didn't do so bad in high school. Oh hell.
Hello, welcome to You Don't Know Jack, the Ride. How many contestants are there? You're alone, by yourself. That's great. Thank you. Are you a first-time rider?
Nope.
Welcome back. You should be typing in your name now.
No, I shouldn't. I did that last time.
Please place your name on the screen using the keys.
That would damage my monitor.
Very well. Believe it or not, your new name is Ripley.
I'm walking on air.
As you know,
I
your
never thought
buzzer
I could
is the
feel
key
so
with
free.
the B on it. Enjoy the ride. See you at the bottom.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. You Don't Know Jack is brought to you by Governmental Cover-Up. Covers embarrassing adult acne and those pesky media scandals. Now with DNA stain removers. And now here's
That
your
would have come in
host,
handy for
Schmitty.
some people.
Okay, welcome to the game. You know, it's always nice to have a visitor, as long as there aren't any embarrassing probes to explain the next day. Now, I've got something here that is out of this world. You ready? It's time to ride. Buzz in and tell me I'm calling this one. You can't drive an alien spacecraft with bare feet. Now, the fun part.
Yeah, you can.
If Betty and Barney Rubble were replaced by Betty and Barney Hill, what would their neighbors, the Flintstones, most likely complain about? Noisy rocket launches next door, Bedrock's increased levels of radioactivity, alien abductions in the neighborhood, or their new neighbors' huge heads.
That's what the cone heads call themselves.
Huge head? Well, here's a little medicine for that.
Nope.
For the curious, here's the right answer. Betty and Barney Hill are famous alien abductees. You know, I never trusted that little bastard Gazoo. I want you to hit your buzzer.
Oh,
and
that
get
was
value
never
for next-
mind.
Hey,
I
kind
don't
of looks
know
like
what
you
I
know
was
what
thinking.
you're doing. Here's your category. I didn't think that sounded like a Martian accent. So you've all heard about the 1938 radio broadcast of War of the World, right? Made a lot of
Yeah.
people believe that Earth really was being invaded by Martians. Well, considering the name of the theater group that broadcast the radio drama, where should the aliens have come from? Mercury, New Jersey, next door, or Gallo?
I don't know.
Let me show you what I would have picked. The infamous 1938 broadcast was presented by Orson Welles' Mercury Theater.
Alas,
Huh.
this just in. An army of evil Mercutian guys from Mercury have attacked.
Hit that buzzer and try to... The category is... John Gray is an alien.
Well, the name's
Hey,
a
are
dead
you a
giveaway,
big
isn't
fan
it?
of self-help seminars? I hope so. If you attend a seminar titled Men Are From Mars Attacks, Women Are From Venus Goddess of Love, about whose differing emotional needs will you learn? Jack Nicholson's and Vanna White's, Tom Jones and Helen Hunt's, Jim Brown's and Pamela Anderson's, or Pierce Brosnan's and Tori Spelling's.
Jack Nicholson was in Mars Attacks, wasn't he?
Jack is in Mars Attacks, and Vanna White plays Venus in Venus Goddess of Love. So at the seminar, you'll learn coping skills like aggression release with golf clubs or just a good bowel movement.
Yeah,
All
either
right,
one
buzz in and get your
works,
money's
I
worth.
guess.
The category is going to be
Go without the violence bit.
exploration and lubrication go hand in hand.
Yes, they do.
And now you must figure out this analogy. Space probe is to pioneer as anal probe is to gyroscope, proctoscope, sphinctoscope, or rectoscope. Pioneer was a space probe sent out to explore things in space. A proctoscope is used to explore things in the anus. And they both take pictures of places few men have ever seen with their own eyes. Slap your buzzer and we'll find out how much Sinburger Rasta Flinger. This has got to be another gibberish question, huh? Yep, I was right. I could tell by the hot flash I got.
I have no idea what
no
that
more
means.
Fooling. Here's your real gibberish category. Fun. Don't forget, buzz in quick, you earn more cash. Okay, tell me what slogan this rhymes with. Take the bun, snort aboard, sir, and just ignore the punctuation. First clue, it's a Taco Bell slogan. Taco Bell is really good.
Take the bun.
It's a Taco Bell slogan about going south. Last clue, run. Don't. All right, take
And
the
let's
answer,
try
hit a turn.
it.
Hey, and if you're lucky, you'll meet Shaq and the little talking dog.
Couldn't remember
and the
the
genius who
exact
thinks up
wording
their ad
for that.
campaigns. Buzz in for the bugs, baby. Well, that's hardly worth my time. Let's try this category.
That's an area code,
To
not
serve
a dollar
man.
value.
Okay, I want you to tell me which alien cleverly guised in human skin filed this report back to the mothership.
Quest for Earth takeover proceeding to plan. My Canadian citizenship and eerily powerful voice lulling Earthlings to sleep. The power of love makes my heart beat now. Agent 12, out.
Under which human name was this report filed? Celine Dion, Alanis Morissette, Geddy Lee, or Jewel?
Well, it'd have to be My Heart Will Go On.
Agent 12 sounds an awful lot like Celine Dion. She's Canadian, sings The Power of Love, and Where Does My Heart Beat Now?
Huh.
Yeah, I can tell you exactly where your heart beats, Celine. Right between your two friends there. Work that buzzer to choose the amount. This category is Hannibal Lecturer. Okay, it's party time with 3,653 of my best friends. Considering the occupation of Anthony Hopkins' character in Silence of the Lambs, which of these could he most easily become after his people-eating days are over? An alienoo, an alienee, an alienor, or an alienist?
Huh?
Should've picked this one. An alienist is a doctor that specializes in legal issues surrounding mental illness, and Anthony's Silence of the Lambs character was a psychiatrist before he started eating folks. Silence of the Lambs. See, now, I never saw the movie, but I kind of figured it involved some, like, speech therapist for sheep. What's so funny? Buzz in and tell me how much of the next... That'll work. Try this category. Come on in and SETI a spell. Check this out. What does SETI stand for? Students of ET Inc. Standard Extraterrestrial Investigation. Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence or System of Encoding Transmissions for Infinity.
Yep, they're looking for signs of life out there.
SETI stands for Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. It's a program that tries to pick up radio signals from outer space. So I guess you could say the folks at SETI are like ham radio operators that have watched way too much Star Trek.
You could. Although I think all ham
Hit that
radio
buzzer and
operators
grab the
watch way
highest
too much
value.
Star Trek.
All right, that'll work just fine. Tell me what you think of this category. I hear Groucho liked Independence Day. Here's the question. Considering its title, which movie would Karl Marx most likely think is about his theories? The Fifth Element, Men in Black, Cocoon, or Alien Nation? You know, the fifth element in the periodic table is boron. Speaking of borons, I could have given you some cash if you picked this one. Karl Marx felt that capitalism is to blame for man's alienation from himself and society. He goes on to say that
that's a
one
terrible
alien
way
chick
to do
is
that.
sexy.
It's a bad pun.
Buzz
Even
in
worse
and
than
lock
that
on to the
dairy
highest value
song.
you can. Oh, nice one. brace yourself, my friend. It's time for Dis or Dat. The name of this Dis or Dat is Strange But Not a Stranger. Check it out. I'm going to read off 7 wacky sitcoms, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it features an alien from outer space or an alien from a country outside the U.S.
Okay.
Cash in for each one you get right, and you lose cash if you get one incorrect or don't get to it. You got 30 seconds to get all 7. And we're off. Third Rock, outer space, or out. Mr. Belvedere. Taxi. Mork and Mindy. Perfect Strangers. Al. Lois and Clark.
Surprisingly
That is a
easy.
lesson in Dis or Dat. Here's your current score. You feel good about that? Let's keep going. All right, buzz in. That looks good. Way to grab it. Try this category. Bubba versus the aliens.
No.
Wrap your head around this. If President Clinton applied the Alien Acts to fictional aliens, what would you most likely see him doing? Barring John Lithgow from changing his name, making Starman's file a classified secret, throwing E.T. in jail, or shooting Alf on sight.
Alien Acts? I don't know what those are.
Here's the one you didn't pick. The Alien Acts were unpopular laws passed in 1798, giving the president power to imprison or expel alien foreigners.
E.T. get one phone call.
Quiet, you little freak!
Oh.
Hit that buzzer and try to snag the highest value you can. Okay, you
That's
realize
not
you're not
it.
getting another chance, right? All right, here's your category. Disco still sucks. Okay, excuse me, but didn't we learn back in the early 80s that disco sucks? Oh, Karl Marx, you were so right. Back then, disco was a tragedy. Now, it's only a farce. If some opportunist tried to regain the heady days of Studio 54 by opening a disco at Area 51, what would posers be doing? Roller skating around crop circles, standing in line outside a military facility, snorting coke on the moon, or shaking it in the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
What makes him so special?
His security clearance. Area 51 is that secret military facility in Nevada where they do secret military facility stuff in secret. I want you to
It's
hit
all
your
very
buzzer and get it
hush-hush.
out. Give me your poor, huddled masses yearning for a clue. What? Were you born in a foreign country? Now, open your luggage and get out your passport.
I am not going to do well here. Where did Jim Carrey come from? Like the name is the dead giveaway for that one. He comes from France. Oh, he does come from England. No, he comes from Scotland, okay. Passed by and schooled me. With this episode, that's not hard. Ugh.
That's it, you got them all. I mean, you know, who the hell else was gonna get them, right?
And we will never speak of this one again. Take care, folks. See you back
Is
for
your
more
home
next
in
time.
desperate need of appliances?
Enjoy the
Then Come on
commercials.
down to Crazy Leo's House of Used Appliances. Right, Crazy Leo?
There's a travesty of shaved electric bacon in my shorts.
We've got blenders, lots of blenders. Crazy Leo, tell them about our blenders.
My toothbrush is littered with people walking their damn dog.
We also have air conditioners for your home or office.
I can hold 80 Lincoln head pennies in my mouth, you idiot!
Come on by this Saturday, and the kids get free balloons and a chance to sit on Crazy Leo's lap.
In my day, you danced with your pants on your head if you wanted to get a young girlie's attention.
Whoa, easy there, Leo. That gown's open in the back. We're over here in Merkin Market Square, right next door to Mad Manny's Mattress World. Right, Mad Manny?
You.
Whoa, that Manny sure is mad, and Leo sure is crazy.
How come everything tastes like Jell-O to me, gravy boy?
Playing solitaire on the computer is fun, right? But it's hard to remember all those rules. Now there's a computer card game that gets back to the basics.
52 card pickup 2000.
That's right. 52 card pickup 2000 does all the work by throwing the virtual deck all over the virtual room.
Whoa! There are cards all over the place.
You know what to do next.
Here's the 4 of clubs under this couch. I'm gonna pick it up.
Wow, there's 3 or 4 under this table. I'm gonna pick them up.
You can play by yourself or set up exciting tournament play. With your web browser, you can even play other people across the internet. It's simple, it's repetitive, it's
52 card pickup 2000.
You'll wonder why you ever owned a real deck of cards.
One is for the heartache.
If you've ever been in love.
2 is for the tears.
Or just had to do your taxes.
I'm itemizing the deductions you've taken through the years.
This album is for you.
I've got more than $400 of interest in you. Then I showed her my long form check here.
As sweet as your first kiss.
If you would like $1 of your love.
And as painful as your first audit.
To go to my election campaign.
Tax Cuts, the new album by Darren Fick. In stores now.
You should take another deduction for being blind to my love.
Tonight on Investigative Copy.
Until recently, this sleepy Ohio town was primarily known as a test market for Olestra products. Now, religious fanatics are making a pilgrimage here to witness the miraculous weeping anus.
I was just watching TV and I felt a rumbling in my gut. Tried to make it to the toilet, but whoop, there it was.
It's beautiful. I think it's a sign from God.
There are no words to describe this man's wondrous anus, blessed by our holy Savior.
But is it really a sign from God?
I've been here for 3 days, and the anus seems to weep at regular intervals, but they're almost too regular.
I actually bottled some of the tears of the anus, and quite frankly, they have no healing properties.
I'm just a guy who likes eating chips and watching TV.
The Ohio weeping anus. God's miracle or Satan's curse?
Tonight. Tune in this week as 5 frosty finalists compete for the title of World's Strongest Snowman.
The crane is lowering the 200-pound corncob pipe into Snowball Bob's mouth. It's in place.
Oh! Snowball Bob just couldn't hang on to it.
Okay, the coal truck is backed up right beside Mr. Shivers. And here comes the coal out of the dump chute. Oh, it looks like Mr. Shivers did not hold up very well.
Carrot Nose will attempt to wrestle this polar bear. Ouch! The bear has taken a bite out of his carroty nose.
He should have used a button.
The world's strongest snowman competition. Are you snowman enough?
Bring nature to your bathroom with
twigs and leaves.
Very natural toilet paper made of
twigs and leaves.
It's not post-consumer content. It's not recycled paper. It's not even paper. It's just
twigs and leaves.
We collect from the forests of
America.
Back in the natural days, before there were real bathrooms, before there was toilet paper, they used
twigs and leaves.
Pick up a sack today, now with 50% fewer thorns. Not for use with actual plumbing systems.
You've seen the award-winning TV show. You've bought the 32-part video set. Now, get ready for the next wild step. the Trials of Nature Porcelain Figurine Series. See the adorable field mouse.
In the jaws of a hawk.
The feisty buck-toothed beaver.
Drowning in his river home.
The graceful snowy egret.
Vomiting up food for her young.
Call now, and you'll also get the limited edition grizzly bear.
Believing himself in the woods. Animals doing what they do best.
Making treasured memories.
If you're looking for an alternative to alternative, check out the new album from White Noise, Static. Rolling Stone calls it a triumph in nihilism. Billboard says it's a sound that can be found on the radio between, well, just about everything. Static features the title track, Static. Turn that crap down. Something's wrong with the receiver. And the live version of Feedback. Static. We don't care if you get it or not.